Your wide receiver Quintez Cephus awaits UW-Madison's final word on if it's allowing him back. One Madison attorney is offering some insight on what goes into that decision.
Madalyn O'Neill continues to follow this story with legal insight on what might come next. Maddie?
Charlotte and Eric defense attorney Chris Van Wagner isn't associated with this case, but tells us from his experience defending UW-Madison students in disciplinary hearings that the process following sexual assault allegations at the university doesn't give those falsely accused a fighting chance. About 1 in 4 women are sexually assaulted in college, with many assaults going unreported. When they are, attorney Chris Van Wagner says UW-Madison students accused of sexual assault on campus don't get their day in court, with hearings he says are stacked against them because of how the university has interpreted Title IX rulings.
This rush to expel people to provide a safe space for accusers is inevitably tipped in favor of the accuser and therefore severely tramples the rights and the futures of many young men.
He says often expelled students don't request readmission.
This is a very unusual situation.
When determining whether or not to reinstate Quintez Cephus, who's asking for readmission to UW after being found not guilty of sexually assaulting 2 young women, Van Wagner believes UW will have to look at how the decision might affect others.
They have to stop and think, how many other young men have we sent packing who now can come back and say, you have to let me back too?
He thinks the university will also have to consider a potential civil lawsuit.
Quintez Cephus has the best lawyers in the country when it comes to suing universities for violations of their rights.
UW-Madison makes it clear its code of student conduct is separate from criminal law. And as the director of the Rape Crisis Center told us immediately following the not guilty verdicts, even a court verdict doesn't prove innocence in everyone's minds.
I was disappointed, but I was not surprised. You can't continue to be surprised when such a small percentage of perpetrators ever are convicted.
I'm saying those who are falsely accused. Those are the people who pay the price.
Van Wagner says what happened with Cephus may shed a light on future cases like this.
Maybe this will be the wake-up call for UW that they have to inject more fairness into the process.
A letter from Cephus's former teammates to Chancellor Rebecca Blank asking for Cephus's reinstatement says it's their understanding that she's currently in Hawaii. UW officials wouldn't confirm that, but said in a statement today that she's fully engaged on the issue and ready to act as soon as university staff completes their review. Of course, this is a story we'll continue following.
Maddie, thank you.
You're welcome.